We are continuing to track breaking news out of Pakistan, where former President Pervez Musharraf has been sentenced to death. A court found the former military ruler guilty on 5 treason charges, including imposing emergency rule in 2007. He was tried in absentia because he's been living in exile since 2016. Now, for more on this, I'm joined now on the phone by CNN's Nick Robertson. Nick, Musharraf right now in Dubai, unlikely he would obviously return to Pakistan to see the sentence fulfilled. Is this just symbolic, or is there more to it than that?
Well, it's certainly an indictment of the military as well. And as the military has such a strong hand in Pakistan, this isn't going to sit well with them. I think that's one of the conclusions we can draw. 2 of the 3 judges decided in favor of the death penalty, in particular on this issue of trying to overturn the Constitution in 2007, essentially to extend his rule. Now, he came to power through a bloodless coup in 1999 and really tightened his grip on power sort of post 9/11, period, became president in Pakistan, and then through a period of upheaval with the Taliban inside Pakistan, tried essentially to use that to extend his power. Now, he was at that time allowed to leave the country, but returned in 2013 for elections at that time, thinking that he was going to come back in and ride back in on a wave of popular support, which absolutely didn't materialize and resulted in being put under house arrest in connection with the murder of the former Prime Minister Benazir Bhutto. So when you ask, he's not likely to come back, it would seem unlikely that he would come back. He's out of the country in Dubai, and he would be safe from the sort of long arm of the Pakistan law, if you will, catching up with him there. But this is a man whose self-belief has led him to come back to Pakistan against the advice of lawyers, against the advice of politicians, and find himself, rather than running an election, placed under house arrest. So I edge on answering that he will not come back. Obviously, as it would seem, we can expect the military to challenge this ruling in the courts. We've yet to get a full ruling from this High Court in Pakistan on this account of treason and on all the other accounts. We can expect that later in the day. But when it comes to Pakistan's former president, Pervez Musharraf, one shouldn't rule anything out. It would seem unlikely, though, that he would return.
Yeah, I mean, Nick, you know, he is no shrinking violet. We've seen that over the years, and he stayed very much engaged in Pakistani politics, even while overseas. I believe he has a program on Pakistani TV. I mean, you know, this is a man, as you said, who has a pretty unshakable self-belief. I mean, I'm expecting we will hear from him fairly shortly on this.
I would think that we will, and that self-belief is going to be buoyed by the fact that the military remains strong and influential in Pakistan, that they won't want to see this, essentially what is groundbreaking, in as much as this is a former military officer, past president, being charged with treason. This will be felt very strongly within the military that this indictment of a former commanding officer is something that they wouldn't want to allow to stand. And so will Pervez Musharraf be buoyed by that? Very likely. Would he be buoyed to the point of coming back and wanting to fight it in person? Look, we've seen with many rulers, they do like the idea of trying to clear their name, and in what has often been a tumultuous ride for different leaders and different dynasties in Pakistan, the political pendulum swings one way and it swings the other. Not impossible that one day Musharraf would want to go back and clear his name. Today, that would not be, I would imagine, the advice of his lawyers.